Already, we are live. Hello everyone, hello. I am Alex Koloskov, founder of Photigy School of Photography, and welcome to our Friday photo talk. We're going to talk about photography, we're going to talk about changes that are coming at Photigy on October 1st, and I'm going to answer any of the questions that you may have. We can discuss, well, whatever you want, gear, techniques, anything that would be interesting for us, okay? So, I'm on, we have broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to talk, well, it's better to be on YouTube, but I'll try to monitor Facebook as well. Facebook just has some strange way of, producing chat on live videos. So if you navigate to Photigy YouTube channel, this is where you will see nice chat. Okay, awesome. I see, guys, you coming. Hello again. How are you doing? How's everything? How was your week? Tell me. Was good. Hello. Okay. Meanwhile, let me share my screen, and we talk about things that are going to be changed. Okay. On Photigy, I had this video, posted a while, yesterday actually, to all our subscribers. But if you missed it, oh, hi Philip. Oh, awesome. Glad to see you. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the things that we're changing and why, and the whole direction of Photigy as a school. From, we've been conducting some surveys recently, and I was talking to many people who are on Photigy, our photographers, trying to learn what the best way to serve you guys, basically, right? And in short, there are two types of photographers that are on Photigy community. Photographers who are looking to find some ideas and techniques of how to do some interesting things in terms of product photography. Usually it's something creative or some tricky stuff like, for example, raised light in jewelry, all kind of things that we have. And they learning when they have time. They basically don't need much of the interactions from instructor. Okay, with instructor, they completely fine with just videos, watching videos basically. And there is another group of photographers who are looking to get like a guidance, to have someone, a teacher who will help them to progress through any course that they take or program, and they feel really comfortable when there is some interactions, meaning when they can submit their homework, for example, some assignment, whatever they do in the studio, and see the feedback from the instructor. It's definitely, this type of learning makes a huge difference. I mean, on my own experience, and again, it's not only about photography, any type of learning, it's quite different when you have feedback. You have a real feedback from your teacher, right? It's just make things go way faster, you make less mistakes, you start seeing things way better. Because you learning not only based on your experience, but you have somebody else, right, way more experienced to give you feedback, to basically, you will see how instructor will notice things that you probably will notice only like alone after some time. I've been there. It's crazy. Like you shoot, you see, oh, cool image, but then you figure out like later, months or maybe years, like, oh, and this was crap. So, and there are two groups, and each has different like approach to learning and different expectations from our offerings. And this is what we will be doing to make sure that everyone is happy. So we'll be separating interactive part from like a streaming only. Basically, everywhere we'll have two options. One option is when you can sign up for the course with streaming only, when you just watch the course and that's it. And this option will be discounted. It will be less expensive than what we have right now in e-courses. Because there is no interaction, it's just, like I said, just streaming only. And it will be an option with interaction with instructors, or sort of like interactive option, interactive learning, where you'll be able to do homework, you'll be able to submit it, you receive a review, and actually redo something, receive a review again, and only after that we can issue a certificate for you. So one interactive with certificate, another one streaming only, no certificate, no interaction. Of course, there is forum, many things that you can do to get some feedback. You know, huge community on Photigy. You can take that streaming only option and talk to other photographers with your images. That's completely fine. But basically, we'll separate with price. This is what we're going to roll on October 1st. Okay. Then changes on the membership. Okay, let me show you something. Thank you, Martin. Okay. This is what I mean. We have this membership options, right? Right now, we have like a free membership. Then we have professional, which used to be Pro Club. That's where we have most of our members, our premium members. Right now, with access to all Pro Club workshops, all tutorials, everything that we have on premium part of Photigy, plus the big benefit right now, we have 50% discount on all courses for Pro Club members. It's a coupon and that automatically generated every time then you need it. And then it will kind of pop up after a few days. So you can have 50% off coupon every 2 days. And then unlimited, this is where we provide access to all the courses on Photigy, and it's annual subscription, meaning that you pay only once a year. There is no monthly subscription on unlimited, and there is no annual subscription on professional. So it's a little bit different. And on unlimited, you have access to the courses, and these are right now on the current website, on the current offering. It's interactive sort of option, right? You have ability to do the homework, to get a review from instructor, and receive a certificate at the end. This is what it is right now. What will happen on October 1st is this with membership, okay? We're going to lower price for professional, for monthly membership. We're going to lower price for unlimited, as you can see, right, the numbers. However, the biggest difference would be that there is no 50% off discount for professionals for the courses that we have on store. And there is no interactive option for unlimited. With all the access to all the courses, it will be on unlimited, the same, but it will be streaming only courses, okay? There will be option to buy it, to additionally to add that certification on any course. Certification means you can do homework, receive review, and then a certificate if everything's fine. If not fine, if you're not meeting our standards, well, you need to work, you need to resubmit your homework and eventually get to the point where we can issue your certificate. So it will be just a separate option. Anyone can add it from unlimited if needed on the course that they have access for free. Okay? So this is how it will be. And now let me know if you have any questions, because I think I covered everything that we have coming. Okay? And we can do Q&A and all the rest. So let me check what is going on. Okay, cool. Facebook even showing something. Nice. Okay, looks like we should be good with this. Oh, I forgot one big thing that I forgot to mention. What will happen with existing members on for unlimited plan or for professional? Nothing. I mean, we're not going to pull away anything from what you have right now, okay? It will be all there. Will be everything will be there, and you will enjoy 50% off if you're in professional membership option. You will enjoy access to all courses with interactive option without any additional cost if you're on unlimited. Okay, we're not going to pull away anything from our existing students on any course or any membership program. Okay, this is really important, and this is, well, I need to make sure that this is how it is, okay? And one more thing that I can tell you is this. One second. Here it is. If you like the way that it is now, if you think that this additional $100 or a little bit more than $100 that, for example, unlimited cost right now, but with all interactive option, all the certification that we include on the course without additional cost on every course, if you like to jump in, you can do this with this code that is under my video, Last Chance 2019. It will give you 33% off from these prices. And if you can calculate, you will see that actually it's a pretty good deal, because it will be less than new pricing. It will be even lower, okay? So you can do this for how many left? 3 more days? 4 more days, right? Till October 1st. Then it will be flip, and that's it. Okay, now let's see what do we have here. Now let's talk photography. The announcement part is over. Again, if you have any questions, shoot it. And I'm going to tune up to our nice group and see what is going on there. Okay, let's do some critique. This is what you guys really enjoy. Okay, nice. Is this group about photography? Yes, it is. Why it's asking? We did it. So, new workshop, nice. We have next Wednesday as a review, critique and review session with Artyom Pisarevsky for this. Okay, guys. So if you're members, make sure to submit your homework, and we're gonna talk about this shot. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Amal. She's amazing every time that I see her work. You know, I follow Amal on Instagram. She's just amazing. Yes. So, let's see. Oh, Amal, you're a conversation starter. Cool idea. Yeah. Beautiful lighting, you know, Amal. Everything looks really good. But if I think about the message, what was this? For me, it looks like this is like an ad shot, advertisement shot for jewelry, for this necklace, right? Pendant, whatever you call it, this little key to somebody's heart, right? If I'm not wrong, this is about it. And the only issue that I have here is that it's getting lost. The main subject of the shot is being lost in all these beautiful highlights, you know, on very contrast highlights, reflections on these hands, okay? They look beautiful, but they're bright, they are larger than the subject, and subject got lost a little bit. This is the only thing that I would kind of say that it's not good here. And the recommendation, what I would recommend you, is to make it probably less bright. Reduce contrast on especially the hand that is below. The top one, actually, it's kind of soft enough. But this one that sits here, this is where it pulls away the attention away from the subject. And this is where you can make it look darker, probably, less contrast, and on opposite you make it brighter, maybe a little bit some sparkles, you know, this little like a brushes, Photoshop brushes with sparks that will make your key look brighter and get more attention. Maybe even crop it. But about crop, well, it looks so good, so I'm not sure. Okay, Amal. Other than this, an amazing shot. Let's see what else. The best group, guys. If you want to learn product photography, join it if you're not there yet. If you just subscribe to Photigy on YouTube, it's a great thing, but this is where you can have real interactions. Photigy on Facebook, even though I don't like Facebook by nature of it. Nice. Arizo. See how it works? I think when everything done right, you immediately jump to the main subject. Even if there are tons of details on the shot, but it's like it's a magnet. And you look at the image, and immediately you see what photographer, what the creator wanted to show you. The subject here is this little cool, it's sort of like, well, it's not a cake, I guess this Eastern sweetie stuff, right? Well, anyway, it looks tasty, it looks good, despite the fact that it's relatively small, you know, and has lots of stuff. So, great shot. Love this. The only thing that... Okay, now I see it. It was a little bit strange look of this vase. It's almost like it's transparent, you know, semi-transparent. But now I get it. There is some like a steam coming out of this. So maybe, you know, maybe a little bit misalign them a little bit more. Talking about this, the cup for the well, this one and this one, okay? Maybe you can move one here and another one a little bit there, so they're not like, you know, on top of each other. Maybe that's the only thing that I can think about. But great stuff, love it. Okay, the Hector latest shot. Oh man. You know, it's all kind of technically done really nice, but what is going on with this wine that act like champagne without being with bubbles, you know? It's, you know, the whole concept, it's more like, you know, drinking wine on the moon, or not even moon, maybe like, you know, the station, the, you know, this around Earth type of, how we call it, International Space Station. It's really like, I mean, you see what I'm saying? No? Really, why it going, you know, this way? The wine, boom, boom, boom. It should be champagne. For champagne, it would be cool stuff, you know, if you shoot like this. In this cork flying, awesome. But wine, what did you do with that wine? Actually, the cool label, I remember that wine. Nice wine, yeah. Yeah. I remember I wasn't drinking any alcohol for several years till we moved to California, and then I gave up. Here it's impossible not to drink wine because it's so much good wine all around. So let's finalize what I see here. Great shot in terms of technical execution, but very strange messaged idea, and you know, it's eye-catching shot, and definitely it may produce tons of some controversy, I would say. Still, it looks probably a little bit too strange, a little bit too much, you know, strange because of the way that you put that stream of wine and everything. Okay? Yeah. I could imagine it's opposite, you know, glass standing on the table, wine is pouring, boom, boom, then not a problem. But this way, it's really strange. Anyway, good stuff. Now let's see. Ahmed. Man, no, wow, what I can tell. It's cool, it's nice, but except ice. I mean, ice doesn't look like ice, unfortunately. I mean, it is. There are ice that look even worse, but it could be way, way better if it would be a nicer ice, you know, the ice cubes. Because it's a cool shot. A little bit too kind of geometrical to me, especially this triangle with berries. Kind of a little bit too, how do I call it? Too like being set up. No, not accidental type of thing, you know. And maybe there is reflection. I would definitely add reflection to the glass. You know what I'm talking about, right? The reflection on the glass would be something that will add it. The gradient with sharp cutoff line. It's almost like a mantra. You know, we have recorded a series of short tutorials. It will be like a mini course that we're going to put on YouTube, where I took in the basis, you know, how to approach different surfaces, you know, the mistakes and all this. It's ready. We'll be putting it next week. So the most important thing is for product photographer is to learn how to shoot these glass bottles, glasses, well, anything that is relatively vertical, cylindrical, and glossy. We need to have that thing with sort of like a gradient. It could go like this, or it could go like that, you know, with sharp cutoff line over here. Oops. You know, or there, or there, but it needs to be there. This is really, really big thing. Okay, Philip. I think the wine shot would work better if rotated counterclockwise 90 degree, so it looks like a poor shot. Background probably wouldn't work, but the elements could. Yes, agree, Philip. Yeah, yeah. Talking about the previous one, yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, more like standing. Even it shouldn't be standing. Actually, it's cool thing to talk about. That previous one, right? 90 degree, yep, agree, counterclockwise, so everything is more like this. Actually, yeah, background is whatever. It's even better fix for this. By the way, guys, if you have anything to add to what I'm saying, go for it. This is why we do this with the chat, right? I'll be happy to hear your opinion, your agreement or disagreement. Disagreement even better. We have sometimes too much agreements, all around in this Western society. Disagreements in a good way. So, Ahmed, do this. Learn how to do that, reflections. It will help you a lot. It will just make things look so much more professional. So much more professional. Okay, let's see. What else? Amal again. Wow. Nice, nice. So cool how Amal blended the background. I'm sure this is digital background. To the the whole thing. This super bright, almost like overexposed white color through the subject, through the glass, but not through the liquid. Liquid is not overexposed. And then the same brightness all around, that halo around that spot. Beautiful. And this is not an easy thing to do. I've seen so many mistakes on our students when they kind of do it a little bit different, and it's not working well. So here it's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about this reflection in the middle. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's either tons of Photoshop to remove it or to some tricky lighting setup. By the way, guys, do you know how to shoot stuff, well, any glass or whatever, to avoid the black line in the middle, in the front, basically the reflection from the camera? Who can tell me how to fix it in the camera, how to shoot it without that black? Talking about this. Talking about this. Who can tell me how to fix it in the camera? Because it's like, this is something that's facing the camera, and you cannot hide the camera behind the diffuser, right? And it's like all the time you should, anything super glossy, this is what happens. Okay, we have a huge latency, looks like. I don't know, Joseph saying that maybe it needs some sweating on the glass and some water from the ice melting a bit on the tables, and the cubes looks like fake. So we still discussing the previous shot. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, more. There is some actually like sweating, but it could be more. Actually, sweating not on the glass. It could be more on the glass. Yeah. And liquid on the table. That was the comment for this one. So yeah, if ice would be melting, would be cool. By the way, did you see, guys, the ice tutorial that we released recently? You've seen it, no? It's super cool stuff. Where is it? How to make fake ice. Check it out. You're gonna like it. All you need to have some sort of like resin, and it's not that resin that makes like acrylic type of thing that is hard. Like real ice, but it's different. It's different. It's something that you can crush with your hands, and it looks super, super cool. Check out that video. It's on Photigy YouTube. I hope you've seen it. So let's get back to my question with this. We can jump in a little bit back and forth. Need some white cards to light edges. Well, the question how to fix this, white cards is not going to work. Well, it will, but there is some additional condition how to make this black reflection from your camera to go away and to have like, I'll show you how to, what I mean, 1 second. We do have on the certification, I think it's a part of the program. Yes, this shot, but there is another. This is the regular way to shoot it with the black thing, but also we cover how to shoot it with white, like everything is really bright in the middle and then it goes to darker and some dark edges. It's not, unfortunately, not on this one. Yeah, it's not here. I probably might have it on my on the portfolio. We'll try to show you. No. Okay. Anyway, this is the question: how to make this thing to be like that? Let me show you how. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, Igor knows stuff. Yeah, yeah. So Igor Sikora made a correct answer. And Joseph, you saying about no, actually not Joseph. Double star. I don't know name, right? Talking about these things being too dark. Well, it's for me it's fine. I don't think it's a problem. It's not really super dark. It just contrasts. It's a little bit heavy, but again, it's more like a taste type of thing. Someone like it this way, some like that. I always kind of separating sort of mistakes from style. There are different style, there are different vision, and it's completely fine. I think it's not a mistake. So. But of course, someone feel that it's too heavy. Okay, answering how to make any cylindrical subject to look white, I mean to have that bright middle instead of black, what we do is this. Okay, let me try to make it here. So top view, okay, this is top, and this is side view. Okay, top view, you do this. You have light modifier like that. It's either U-shaped, S-shaped, sorry, C-shaped, or something similar. There is camera, okay, sitting there, and actually it sits just like this. And there is a subject, okay, and you highlight all this stuff with your light, all this surface, okay. This U-shaped diffuser with the hole for the camera, for the lens, to stick it. This is top view. The side view is look like this. Here is our cylindrical subject, okay? And here is somewhere our diffuser, U-shaped, and here is the camera, okay? And what you do, you put light on top. So the camera seeing the light that is coming from this area, okay? The reflection, actually, it's opposite. It goes in the camera, right? So if you highlight this area, the middle will be bright. And then, because the most of the light comes here, right? It will be the brightest part, the middle, and these areas will be darker, and it will be nice gradient on this sort of U-shaped, C-shaped diffuser, and it will look amazingly well. This is what that clinique style, clinique type of shot. Clinique. So couldn't find it. Unfortunately, couldn't find that shot. It's similar to this, sort of similar. Same technique. You see, I was shooting a little bit from the bottom, but it was kind of simplified version of this clinique. So, yeah, guys. Урок с зелеными духами его, да? Don't remember it. I mean the lesson with green perfume. Oh, this one. Okay, okay, right. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is how we did it, yeah. And you can even see, where is it? Yeah, this is, oh, here we go. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Top view, side view, yep. And then you can do whatever you want. You can actually have darker part, but without any, lines. You can have smooth. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, and then this is actually cool lesson with post-production, with everything. Yep, thank you. Guys, if you didn't see the start of this broadcast, we're gonna change something on Photigy on October 1st. I'm not going to repeat all this, but there is last chance 2019 code that if you like current offerings, if you like being member with access to all the courses with certification, meaning with the review, with critique, talking about membership, okay, you can use this code, have 33% off, which we actually will make it significantly lower than this price, right? It will be less than $500 for the whole year, and you will kind of lock the access basically forever if you keep your membership current. Before we switch and change the pricing and change the options, and it will be different. Same for professional. Okay, you will have 50% off on all courses, all future courses, if you will stay current subscriber. Even though on a new professional membership, it will be no option for discount. It will be less price, but no option. But with the code, it will be actually less than new price. Okay, less than $39 per month. Okay, back to the review. Actually, we have, well, it's time for Q&A. Guys, maybe you have anything, any struggle with your camera, with lighting, with your shot. It's time to ask, okay? Time to talk to me. I'll be happy to give you my feedback or whatever you may need from me, okay? So, could you recommend some sites where we can buy flags and stands? Well, for me, there are two websites. They cover everything. It's bndhphotovideo.com and Amazon. Salvador, it depends what country you are, right? So it's like, if US, Canada, bhphotovideo.com, right, is where everything happens. Plus now Amazon has all kind of stuff. And stands, the best stands is C stand. Okay, C stand. It's the best. Because they're heavy, meaning that it's hard to kind of shake them out. They're small, very small footprint. They can be stuck together, almost like side to side, side by side, because of the different height of each leg. And well, the only drawback is the price. They cost significantly higher than those just aluminum, even though it's not aluminum, but those little stands that. So this is the stands and flags. Well, check out Gear and Reviews. There is blog Gear and Reviews, right? You will see what we recommend here. For example, in terms of diffusers and everything, I recommend buying things like this. It's really non-expensive considering its size. It's a huge. It's well, it sits there, right? It's a huge diffuser, but it's just a frame. Because with the diffusion, with the silk, it will cost more than $100. This one, but frame only. You add translucent plastic, which works way better than silk. Silk is not good. It's even only double silk, but it's like $150 or almost $200. Crazy stuff. Will work. But when you put this Savage Translume, and it's huge. I mean, this roll you can make, I don't know, like 50 maybe diffusers out of it. It's 50 feet, right? 60 feet. It's huge. No, 18 feet, but 60 inches, whatever. Right, and then, well, these stands and everything. Yeah, check out this page. It's not everything, but gives you a pretty good idea of. I can post it here actually. In Italy, well, you see it's different. It's quite different. On Italy, I don't know. You can always ask on Photigy forums or in a group, on Photigy Facebook group. I'm sure there are many photographers in Europe that they know where to get stuff. For flags, for reflectors, we use the cardboard. Right, this is something that you can buy on any office store or whatever. It's just a cardboard. You can cut it. There are different colors. Well, usually black or white, and it makes perfect everything. Even diffusers. You know about diffuser? I think I was showing it every time. 1 second, I'll show you. Where is it? Strangely, it's gone. I don't see my diffuser. Do it yourself. The idea is that you use this cardboard that I just showed you, right? You make it like a frame out of it, and then you cover it with Savage plastic. It's a super simple, very super cost-efficient way of making diffusers. And well, I couldn't find it. I don't know where is it. It was just yesterday here, but probably we did some good cleanup. Yeah, it was a good cleanup. Anyway, I couldn't show you. But you can find it on videos. Okay, the question: how I'm working on liquor bottles. How many do they need to see? To use, right? Or how many for the liquor bottles? Well, you need 2 diffusers. Then you need at least 3 lights, and you will be good. You'll be good. I do have, like I said, it's there. It will be posted next week. It will be posted next week, guys, and the tutorial. The tutorial that is exactly about shooting liquor bottle, okay? It's just 10 minutes, super short tutorial where I'll show, mistakes basically. I show why there are some bad stuff happening, especially for beginners when they start shooting things, and they get in something like 1 second. Talking about diffusers. Oh, here it is. This is the do-it-yourself diffuser, okay? This is do-it-yourself diffuser that I was talking about, made out of foam core board. Like I said, I don't know where it is, but this is what I was showing you. And yeah, this is the shot. It kind of looks cool, right? When you start using diffusers, like, oh yeah, this is awesome, but it's wrong. This is wrong. Well, anyway. This is wrong, even though it looks good. Wait for the tutorial. So for liquors, 2 diffusers. Flags, well, if you talk about these flags, more is better, but they cost nothing, so you will have them. I'm sure you have a lot of things like this. Can I have a general page and mix good images together, or make a beverage section? Sorry, I'm not getting. Can I have a general page and mix good images together, or make a beverage section? Sorry, no. I mean, what general page? So let's see, what else do we have here for photographers? Let's talk about, well, we're almost done. About gear. Guys, how many of you want to upgrade your camera? This is old stuff, sort of. But are you thinking about upgrading the camera? I just can tell you this is probably the wrong thing to do, regardless of what camera you have right now. But anyway, it just side note. I remember that feeling when I want to new camera and I will be better photographer with new camera. And if you're a beginner, if you're thinking about what light modifier to buy, actually better to spend money on light modifier than the camera, it should be strip box. It should be like 3 to 1. Three strip boxes, 1 soft box. Because we rarely need just a soft box, I mean square soft box or something. Strip is the king, okay? Question, to show in portfolio. Yeah, it's a good idea, yeah, I see now. So your portfolio, yeah. Side note, guys, what do you think about portfolio reviews? Is it something that you might be interested in? We have come in collaboration with Wonderful Machine. You know Wonderful Machine, no? Wonderful Machine. It's a wonderful machine. How I put machine? Wonderful Machine. It's an agency, online agency for photographers. Great guys, they help a lot. I was a photographer with them back then when I was kind of growing the studio business. And they want to work with us on some cool stuff for you. Let me know if you are interested and what kind of maybe areas that they photo representative basically. They represent you in front of big agencies, big brands, and they have huge experience. And they come up with some ideas, but I'm asking you, what do you want probably for us to work with them from us? So, questions, 1 second. Manfrotto 545. Yes, it's Manfrotto. Yes, that. Yeah, it looks like this. The thing that I use, it's a super crazy rig. It's a Manfrotto head, okay, and I have another head, just a huge. It's a geared head, some really old stuff for the cameras that when they used to weight like 20 kilograms, but it's there. It's cool stuff to have for large view cameras. So geared head on top, and then I have the sliding focusing slider. I call it sliding head or whatever, on top of it, because I use Arca Swiss. So this is, for me, it's like adapter to Arca Swiss system, because this is Manfrotto, some proprietary thing, I think. But it also always handy to have focusing rail all the time, in case I need to, do some little adjustment, even if I'm not doing the focus stacking, just little adjustment. It's there and it's cool. And for me, it's an adapter. I just did Fuji. Oh, you bought Fuji 100 megapixel. Congrats. Yes. This is cool. The Fuji. I have Fuji 50S. Beautiful camera. I love it. Not really using for my stuff. The Sony is faster. Plus for jewelry, its depth of field is better. For smaller sensor, for a 35mm sensor. But the camera is super cool. Yeah, this one. And the price is amazing as well. 100 megapixel on a small body. for less than $10,000. It's just insane. And this one, yeah, this is what I have. Need to sell my Hasselblad though. Oh, sorry, you don't see what I'm seeing. Talking about this, right? I was talking about this. Is the focus on rail, four-way focus rail good? I have the same, what you are using. Well, I don't think that, well, this is not four-way, it's just two ways, right? It's back and forth. But I don't think this is a good idea for focus stacking. It's so stiff, this Castell Q. It's super stiff to move it, so every time that I move it, even though it's very precise because it's stiff, no reason. I think if I need focus stacking, I easily can refocus with the camera. And actually, on the course that is coming next week probably, jewelry photography for e-commerce, I was showing how to use tethered shooting for focus stacking. So it's cool because you don't touch camera at all. You manipulate with focus using the software on the computer, either Capture One, or I was using Sony Capture, or Sony, whatever they call it, because I was using Sony camera. But it's super easy. It's you do just the focus step. It's manual focus, but you control camera. You understand, right? Then shoot, boom. You put all in Photoshop into stack, and it's there. I was actually showing how to do this stacking stuff on the fly. Watch for the course. It's coming soon. Oh, Fuji autofocus stacking. Oh yeah, this is cool stuff. Fuji autofocus, yeah. I've heard it. I never used it, or maybe I did try, but never for like lessons or whatever, because it's a little bit too narrow. Not everyone will have Fuji or plan to buy Fuji, so I kind of skip this. But yeah, what camera they make now, more and more clever cameras, and it's cool stuff. Yeah, it's cool stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me check what is going on here on. Oh, we have questions on Facebook. Sorry guys, I said that I'm not really monitoring Facebook, but let me jump on it. So Sam is asking, Alex, do you still use Hasselblad for your client shots, or Sony can do the job? Well, I almost don't work for clients except you guys. Educational market, it's quite different, and I'm full-time instructor at Photigy. We have rare work with client, but Sony is efficient for most of the things. It's 40 megapixel, right? 42 megapixel Sony a7R3, and I don't see any situation in product photography where Sony wouldn't work. There are, of course, sometimes I need to use large camera. I mean large technical camera, view camera, whatever you call it. I have Cambo Ultima, and it works way better either with Hasselblad back or with Fuji. I adopted Fuji to it as well. But yeah, Sony is more than enough. I think medium format cameras are great because of when you shoot people in studio, of course. Because of the depth of field, and that's very nice bokeh, and all things that happens on the background when you have shallow depth of field of the medium format camera sensor. But in product photography, well, it's probably resolution. If you have 100 megapixel sensor on the large camera like this, then yes, it's cool, and you have plenty room of cropping. It's easier to work. But if it's the same sensor, let's say 40 megapixel, I have that Hasselblad, 40 megapixel there, and 40 megapixel on Sony. With Sony, it's way easier to work with. It's really, it's not a business requirement to have medium format camera most of the time. It's more like you feel really nice. It's like a car, right? You can use car for business, and you look for different, very different qualities of that car. If you look for your own car for, just driving around, having fun, it's different requirements. You need some Porsche or whatever to feel really good, right? But with business, you need a truck or whatever, if let's say you use it. So it's the same as the business of photography. If you shoot for your fun, yeah, you need medium format, and you feel really, really good about it. If it's a business, think twice. Do you really need to put money for the camera? Maybe you need to put in marketing, for example. Run some ad campaigns for $10,000, and then hire people when it will be so many jobs coming to your studio. That, well, then Ferrari. Where are you spending your money? Okay. Okay, Leo, good night. Okay, cool. So at least I covered. Okay, V Hector, are you gonna check for your shot on the group? 1 second. Art and Photos asking, how should you balance the flashlight even for a painting from top to bottom? Oil painting with structure. I don't know what structure is, but I think it's something that makes oil painting to look more like textured, right? And how balance flashlight even for painting? Strip box. For paintings, especially paintings with texture that you want to show, it's a strip box. I think we have a tutorial even how we can search Photigy YouTube videos. If I can search it. Not sure. Anyway. The paintings, painting, camera, strip boxes on sides, on both sides. For example, large strip boxes if it's large paintings, and then you balance and it will look cool. Or you can always have well, it depends how much texture you want to bring. You can always play with the ratio between those soft boxes. One will be brighter, one is darker, and you will have sort of like a micro shadows on every piece of your painting that will be kind of displayed. You balance it with that other light on other side. You make shadows to look darker if you down on the power of the second light, or make it brighter if needed. So whatever the level of the contrast you need, and boom. We should have a tutorial, really. We should have a tutorial somewhere. Okay, let me refresh. Let me find, try to find the Hector. Is it you? No? Okay, I'm gonna approve this guy. Salvador, are you here on YouTube? If so, then welcome to the group. Okay. And let me see, Jason. So there is only one shot from Jason. And actually it's a cool shot. Nice, ooh. It's almost like rendering, but it's not rendering, and it's awesome. Yeah. This is what we need to see on the glass. You see this line? It could be actually sharper a little bit, but it's beautiful, this gradient. This is what we need to see on any bottle, on any glass, most of the time. Of course, there are exceptions. I passed it? I thought it should be on top. I see. We talked about it. Oh, you missed it. It's covered. We discussed it at the beginning. Really, we discussed it. So you just watch this stream once we finish. You scroll on the beginning, and we talked about this. It's cool. It just should be rotated or something because it's kind of it's a little bit too unusual. I said that this is like drinking wine in International Space Station. You know. Okay. So are we good, guys? No more questions. I'm ready to say goodbye. If we all good. Again, we're going to do changes on Photigy offerings. On this October, something will be pulled off from membership. 50% off will be not on Pro Club anymore, okay? And no free access to certification for unlimited, for new unlimited, but it will be a little bit lower price. If you want to jump on this offerings, because we're not going to take away anything from existing members, use this last chance 2019, get 33% off from any price that you see on Photigy. It's actually site-wide. And you will have everything that it is here right now forever, basically forever, until you are a member. I mean, until you keep your subscription current. Okay. Last chance 2019. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. Stay tuned. We have new tutorials coming up on Photigy YouTube. Like I said, it will be like a series of tutorials, like a mini course. It will be super helpful for anyone who's starting in product photography. For professionals, we have Pro Club. It's a little bit different. It's not on YouTube, but there is quite a good deal again to join Pro Club. But if you're starting, stay with us, subscribe, share the videos, and let's learn this beautiful way of reproduce our life in product photography, right? Because this is what we do. Inga asking how to make jewelry gemstones sparkling. Inga, we done, unfortunately. There is a course coming called Jewelry Photography for E-commerce. I cover it all there. In short, we highlight it with good amount of light coming from the camera, from the side where a camera is, for gemstones to highlight. It's very short answer. Okay, so thank you. Inga, you kind of missed 1 hour. We started 1 hour, 10 minutes ago. Now I'm saying goodbye. Okay? Have a good weekend, guys. Be with your friends, be with your family. Have fun, and see you next time. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, here it is. I found it.